13th Part 1 Camp Tours. And it is October 15th as of this taping. And look at these beautiful fall colors. Our reds are gorgeous. This drive has been absolutely beautiful. Spooky Jenny has been the best driver. And we should be hitting this fairly soon. It's like 0.1 miles. We still got 7 minutes, so we'll bring it back to you guys shortly. So we're going Camp No Beat. There's the sign.
Oh, look at the Irish.
Oh, nice.
And the Italians.
All right. Getting on. Almost there, guys. All right, we are coming up on the tour entrance.
And there's a Jeep.
Is that Annie's Jeep? Just kidding. So I don't think they've opened the gates yet. They open at exactly midnight.
Midnight?
Just kidding. Noon. It's still 12. These are all the people that are going to be camping with us today on our tour. And yeah, we're going to get in line, I guess. And wait for the gates to open. What's up, everybody? Dead Girl here. Today we are in Hardwick, New Jersey. What are we doing here, you might ask? Well, we are here to check out the filming locations for the original Friday the 13th. With me today, of course, is our girl, Spooky Jenny.
Hi! Ready to go to Camp Crystal Lake.
Excited. And of course, my amazing husband, Mr. JD of Postmortem Effects.
What's up, guys?
Woo! And yeah, we are in line. So the way that this works is you drive up, you get in line. They do not open the gates until it is literally time for you to go in, which is going to be, for us, it's noon. Should be a few more minutes. We're very excited. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film, but I will show you guys as much as I can. Here we go, camp. What is that? Bebo Soho.
Oh.
It's an active youth camp. So folks still come up here camping, even though there's, you know, psychopathic machete-wielding killer in the loop. It's fine, though. Leading the lambs to the slaughter.
Didn't they send him to space?
At one point, yes. Jason
Or
did go to
space camp or something?
in New York. Jason, he travels.
Yeah, he got around.
travels. But this is the drive-in. We passed the sign. We're driving up to our parking spot to do our check-in for the tours. The road's a little gravelly. Sorry for the shakiness, folks. I'm so excited. We're almost there.
Wow.
Now, upon pulling in, they do ask that you have your tickets ready because they do collect them before you can even park the car. A lot of the times, they do ask that you print them just because of the simple fact that there is not much cell service up here. So print those tickets. We're getting ready to hand them to our guy and get parked. Upon getting checked in, they give you guys this really cool souvenir ticket. And then they give you this wristband with the day and time to signify that you're supposed to be here. They do have heated bathrooms with boiling water that you can use once you've parked your car. And from the announcements they were saying is once you leave the car, you're not coming back. So take all the things that you need with them. But I'm going to get my wristband on, get my jacket on, and get going. As we wait to head down, they give us a little itinerary for the day and things that you can and cannot do. So there is no continuous recording, but we can record some snippets. They've got the gift shop, and they've got all kinds of goodies. And today, if we're paying with cash, we get 13% off because we are here on the Friday the 13th weekend. That's pretty cool. We're heading down towards the gift shop. That's going to be our first stop here. We are allowed to film, take pictures. They've got some photo ops set up for us, which is pretty awesome. The original Camp Crystal Lake sign is here. Inside the gift shop, behind some glass. Wow, totems are beautiful. Get some pictures. Man, it's pretty awesome. It's gorgeous up here. There's the map. That's pretty cool. It's a map of the camp. Let's sign our waivers and get our badges. They've got a Camp Crystal Lake sign you can get in front of. They've got the car and the totem pole you can get in, get some pictures with. All kinds of fun little photo ops. They've got the restrooms over here, and then the merch booth is over there. And the Camp Crystal Lake sign with some pumpkins is off in the distance there.
Also got to hit the.
So there's the Camp Crystal Lake bike. The 1971 Jeep CJ5 from Camp Crystal Lake as well. And we're gonna jump in line and we are gonna get a photo with the Camp Crystal Lake sign. Very excited. They have the original Camp Crystal Lake sign and some of the movie props. I'm gonna try to show you guys. So there's the sign. I know it's hard because of all the glare. Then they've got the Little Rocks, the Tomahawk Lake sign. The original small totem is in there. That's really cool. Wow. And we're gonna take a look at all the stuff that you can buy here at Camp Crystal Lake. They have buttons, they have pens, they have shirts, they have magnets, they have keychains, they have sketches. They've got posters. Let's see what else they've got. They've got shirts. You can get some dock shavings, some stickers, trucker hats. Wow, lots of stuff. Dish towel. They've got some bottles. You can take home some Crystal Lake bottled water with you, which I'm gonna do it because why not? They've got magnets, which I'm also gonna buy. They've got stickers and things here. They've also got backpacks, shirts, t-shirts, like, you guys, so much stuff. They've even got like a little tray there. That's pretty awesome. You can rent a power bank. You can buy a bag to carry your stuff around if you want to. I'm gonna probably get the Crystal Lake Tour shirt. I think is the one I'm gonna get. I'm definitely gonna get like a thermos. Oh yeah, all kinds of goodies. Yeah, getting lots of things.
That folds down.
Show you guys some of the shirts and bags real quick. You can get the Jeep tailgate for $600. Maybe Jenny will take that home for us. Just kidding. We did get the, what did we get, JD?
The Camp Crystal Lake insulated cups, as well as the Camp Crystal Lake care bears. And this actually will connect, so I don't have to hold it, so I can take pictures. And yeah, free refills on your drinks.
Which is super nice. I got water because I'm, you know, water. And we're actually getting ready to go get in with our tour group. There's a quick shot of that Camp Crystal Lake sign there for you guys. Take a little picture time. Boop. And then we're going to head over here. We're in group 3.
We're all ready to go.
Last is best. We've headed down to the beach where our tour will begin. See the Camp Crystal Lake banners waving in the breeze. We're going on the dock. This is the spot. This is where Pamela Voorhees gets taken out. Oh yeah. We got one of the bottles, the souvenir bottles that we're gonna take down here and fill up with some authentic Camp Crystal Lake water. Let's get down there. I'm gonna roll some sleeves up. So to put some sand in. Get a little sand in here.
A little more.
I'm trying to get more in.
You can do it.
It's a little rough.
You put a leaf in there?
And I probably...
Yeah, put the red leaf in there. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Now fill it with water.
Leaf in.
Uh-huh.
A little bit more sand. Okay. I'm gonna put some water in. Fill this up. It's a lot harder than it looks, guys.
Get all that air bubbles out. Let's go a little deeper. There you go. Get them air bubbles out.
Still gotta get some more. That's a pain in the butt.
Is it filled all the way up?
No. I'm still trying. I'm not done.
Need some help?
Okay, so this is what I got. I'm gonna have JD help me out here because it's. There we go. Some authentic water and a leaf. from Camp Crystal Lake. Here's a shot down by the dock where the kids would have been jumping in to get some swimming time in. They have the canoe and some props from the film here from where Mrs. Voorhees was fighting it out, and they've got some photo ops that they're doing with folks. They've also got some canoes in the back over here. Over here is the cabin where Kevin Bacon basically bit it, and where one of the actresses was in there reading by candlelight, which is pretty cool. And they've got the flag there. We got some photos out by the pond over here. Some great photos. Now we're gonna go and we are going to head inside the cabin. Dun dun dun. This is where Kevin Bacon got the arrow through the neck. This is also known as Brenda's cabin. And Stu's body was on the top bunk. Inside the cabin, you would totally be able to tell if there's a body up top. That's all I'm saying. They were too busy having the sexy time. One of the rules that you don't break in a horror film. So there's the axe. She got the axe to the face. I love that they've got the photos in here. Fat Dan 09 right there.
That's classic Savini scene with the arrow through the throat of Mr. Bacon.
That's pretty awesome.
Kind of cool.
This is really fun so far. I'm a fan. And here is the main cabin that was used in Friday the 13th. When we walk inside, on this left-hand side is where they were going to be playing Strip Monopoly, and that's also where they have the fireplace set up. To the right is going to be the kitchen and that pantry where, you know, Alice hid it from Mrs. Voorhees, which is really cool. So we're going to get to see the inside. Now, of course, it doesn't look the same. It's a little bit different, but it's still really cool that we get to walk through this. We are headed into the cabin. Oh. This is the guitar that they played, and they've got the Strip Monopoly set up. All the Strip Monopoly. And they've got a picture set up just to show you guys. That's really awesome. Here is a replica of the stove from the film. Now, they actually found this on Craigslist, and this thing is perfect to the T. I mean, look at the burners. They've got the little oven section here, and then they've also got some pictures of everybody just kind of stocking the pantry and Ralph. And over here is where one of the girls was thrown through one of the windows. They actually took this doorway here and they recreated this whole section to be like the pantry that they're stocking, and that's where Ralph comes out and he's talking about how it's a death curse, which, of course, you know, crazy Ralph, always talking some smack. Kind of doing a quick hike through the woods to the next location. It is a beautiful day. It's chilly out, no rain, the sun's out, the lake is gorgeous. We're just kind of trampling through the ridge trying to imagine what it would be like to be a camper up here. But this is so just pretty. Hiking in Jersey. Who knew? Who knew? All right, we're getting up to our next location. Now here is the infamous shot where Jason Voorhees comes up out of the boat, and they say if you scream loud enough, he comes back, which is really cool. So this is an awesome shot to get, and there's a fun thing that they do on the tour, which I'll insert here next, but this is a beautiful shot.
2, 3. Boy, he's still out there.
We woke Jason up.
Redo that again if you didn't get the
That's cool. Alright, gang, it's said that this right here is the vantage point of Mrs. Voorhees, watching the kids from across the lake as they're moving the docks into place and talking about ice cream and hiking and all the things that they're going to do this summer. So this right here is said to be her vantage point, and it's a beautiful view. This building here was used as the outhouse in Friday the 13th. Now this is where Marcy came in, she used the restroom, she checked herself in the mirror, and she got an axe to the face. Now this building is actually one of like their nature centers, so this isn't really a bathroom or an outhouse. They actually recreated this just for the movie, and it's a little cramped in there right now, but we are gonna slide in and take a look at some of those things, and you can see the lamplight hanging from when Mrs. Voorhees would have hit it with the axe when she was axing Marcy to the face. And they've also got the graffiti in there. 50 yards from the outhouse, but will he make it? Useless knowledge right there is that one quote from the movie. And here's a quick shot of the inside where the bathroom is recreated, and they have some photos just to show you where Marcy came in and did her little stint in front of the mirror. There's her raincoat, the light that she brought in, some lights off for whatever reason. There's the sink there, and over here is the light with the prop axe. So people can come in, they can hit the light like so. And that's where Mrs. Voorhees again comes up and comes right down into Marcy's face. It's pretty awesome. Is the shower room where Marcy would have gotten axed to the face. Here's that light that would have just trickled ever so lightly. And there it is. The axe. What are you doing with that axe, JD? JD, what are you doing with that axe? JD, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now we're coming back from the shower cabin. Ours is the last tour group out here, which is pretty awesome. So you get this beautiful shot of the lake with nobody else in it.
We also have an awesome tour guide.
Our tour guide is the best. I'm enjoying him. And we're coming back up to meet with the group because, of course, we're straggling behind, passing by that main cabin where they played some strip Monopoly. And we're heading back up over here to this cabin. I think we've got 1 or 2 more stops on our tour. This spot right here is where Mr. Christie was hanging. This used to be an open air pavilion, but they've since then, enclosed it and they use it for other purposes. But this here is where Mrs. Voorhees would have dragged Mr. Christie's body down, and it would have hung it here for all of the folks to find. Now this is Alice's cabin in the movie, and we see this a couple of times in the film. We do see this where Alice is kind of in and getting ready. So we're going to wander in and get a quick look. This is also where they kill that poor defenseless snake. There's a machete. There's the snake. It's still here. Kill it! Kill it, JD! Kill it! No! I'm not gonna hurt him. He's cute. No. I'm not killing a snake. There's some shots from the film just to show you guys some of the scenes. Saying our quick goodbye to Alice's cabin. We're headed back up towards the gift shop and some of those photo ops. Our tour guide Mark has been fantastic. He's had some great jokes. He's graciously let us kind of lag behind and get some video and pictures. This has been a great experience. Now right here is where that cabin used to be that Mr. Christie and them were trying to fix, but the cabin has since been torn down. It was in severe disrepair, so instead of trying to fix it, they decided to tear that cabin down. They've got a little screenshot here, and to zoom in a little bit, they've actually got his bandana, which is really cool. So this is kind of the last part of the tour. We're going to head back up to the gift shop. This is an absolutely beautiful property. Our tour guide Mark has been, again, fantastic. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, I definitely recommend you coming out and doing this tour. Real quick, just to show you guys, the back of the Jeep has been signed by the cast, including special effects makeup artist Tom Savini, who worked on the film.
Adrian King over on the right.
Adrian King. I love this. This is so great. That is a really cool piece. So yeah, you can donate some cash to take a selfie. All that money does go back into the camp, which is fantastic. Everything kind of goes to benefit this place, which is amazing. Some folks grabbing a selfie. And over here, you can put a little pin in to show everybody where you're from. Crystal Lake Tours 2023. We're in there, Orlando. That's really awesome.
We're the gold one.
We are the Gold's Pin. As we're getting to leave, he gives us a Crystal Lakes filming location map that shows you all the places where they actually filmed Friday the 13th. And if you flip that bad boy over, it tells us where everything is. which is pretty awesome. As we're exiting, our tour guide Mark did point out that right here is where the original Camp Crystal Lake sign would have hung up in the movie. They did take that down and put in the No Bosco sign up there, which is a really cool thing. So as soon as you come in, this is going to be the first thing that you see here at the camp. We are out here by the Moravian Cemetery. Now this is where Annie, the cook, gets dropped off and Friday the 13th, and she has to hoof it up to Camp Crystal Lake. In reality, this is about a 10-15 minute drive from Camp Crystal Lake. So she would have hitchhiked and then been picked up by Mrs. Voorhees and driven up to the camp where she was murdered on the way. The Camp Crystal Lake tour was definitely worth it. We had a great time. Our tour guide Mark was fantastic. All of the fans that were there with us were super nice and amazing. Jenny, JD, what did you guys think of the experience?
What do you think, Jenny?
I loved it. I thought it was great. I liked the way that they did it. I liked the way that they put pictures as reminders of what the kills were from the movie, what was going on in that spot. I loved it.
Yeah. We had a really cool tour guide named
Yes.
Mark. He's also involved with the scouts out there, extremely knowledgeable, and he's doing everything he can to try to recreate as much as he can. One of the stoves that we saw, he actually just picked up and put in because it was time specific and looked like it from the movie. So that part was really neat. This is a walking tour, we found out, as we learned of all terrain. So make sure if you've got hiking boots, bring them. Also,
Yes.
make sure you check the weather out. If it's going to rain, of course, bring something. But it was interesting because it was kind of cool when we started off the morning.
Yeah.
We're like, we're going to need jackets. We're going to
Yeah,
need
I
this.
was like, I'm buying a sweatshirt. It's freezing.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a t-shirt.
Once
so.
you get down to the camp area, it's a lot warmer. So it's only up when you're up in that mountain area that it's a little cooler. But yeah, I would definitely do this again. This was really, really cool.
Very cool.
Good. We all had a great time at the end of it. He gave us those maps that I showed you earlier. He also gave us some little coasters for Camp Crystal Lake, which is cool. They had tons of merch, as I showed you guys. We did end up picking up a couple of things. We got the Camp Crystal Lake water bottles and a little clip to clip to ourselves. These were great. Buy them before you do your hike if you don't bring your own, because they have refill stations for you, which was lovely. You could get tea or water or hot cocoa, which was great. But overall, they did a great job out there. I can't recommend this tour enough. If you're a fan of Friday the 13th, make sure that you get out there. Get your tickets in advance because they do sell out. We had a great time. Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, keep it spooky. Bye.